In this demo, I'm going to showcase the ReComputer R1000 from Seed Studio. This is an edge IIoT controller that offers some real flexibility in the way that we can design our systems. So on this particular application, I'm going to be exploring its very own, local LLM using a stack, as you can see on the screen here, for Docker installed. I'm using the front end of Mqtt and having Node-RED and Ollama running locally on that R1000. This is powered by the Raspberry Pi CM4, so it's a pretty cool little unit. Has 2 Ethernet ports and a bit of I/O on there, so we can actually do this pretty cost effectively. And then I'm going to use Mqtt to publish into a centralized broker and show the kind of interaction with my Maker edition of Ignition running the front end. You can see here on the right hand side that I have designed a little UI. I've called this AI assistant or LLM Homeo just for a bit of fun, and I can see here on the left hand side I have just a very simple Node-RED flow. It's subscribing to an Mqtt broker, which you can see in the bottom left through the Mqtt Explorer. Once I publish the question into the broker, Node-RED subscribes to that topic and passes the data and sends it into the API layer of Ollama. Then it kind of pushes the question to the Tiny Llama module, and it then conscripts the chat response, which Ignition subscribes to and shows here in the visualization. So let's have a go quickly. Let's just ask it a question. Okay, what is IIoT? And we'll send this little response, and you'll see that it is currently being received from Node-RED, and it's now requesting the local language model to process that data. And you can see it here in the broker that we have a prompt from Homeo, what is IIoT? And we can see here it takes a little bit of time. It is running locally on that R1000, and we can see that the response from that payload comes in a nice JSON format, so then I can just link that into my UI, and you can see here that this is now connected. IIoT, the Internet of Things, is an acronym used to refer to interconnectedness of devices. So it's a pretty cool little model. You can see here now I've got I've got the prompt and I've got the response back being published onto that topic. So this is a really easy way to get this started. As I mentioned before, I'm using Docker and Mqtt to literally pull those the Node-RED instance and then build that model up in Ollama and actually have it running locally. So now I can do things like ask for recipes. So let's give it is, what is a good recipe for spaghetti bolognese? My spelling is absolutely terrible, so let's do that and let's post that in there. You might see this being really flexible in the way that we can use large language modules. This is only a small model, so it doesn't have too many records, but it's a really good opportunity to see this in action. And again, we can see it's been received. What is a good recipe for spaghetti bolognese? We're waiting on the response this time around. You can see here I've got a flashing icon to say that it's not yet received the response back from the model. So we'll see what that happens. And we can see here from a debug node that it's coming slowly but surely. We'll see it on this next response come in. Obviously has to think about, what is the best spaghetti recipe that it has in its model as well. So I'd be really interested to see what kind of response it actually gives. I found the accuracy of the tiny llama model to be a bit hit and miss sometimes, but it's giving me good general advice. I wouldn't use this for anything critical, so to speak. But this is going to be the beauty of local large language models, that it can, you can ask questions of a local, I guess, AI assistant. And here you can say, here's a delicious recipe for spaghetti bolognese. So I'm really, really interested to see, I guess, how we can start applying these large language models locally to really enhance not just our day-to-day living, but automation in general as well. So look, thanks. This is a quick one. So yeah, let's see how we can develop these.